Crispy bacon, fluffy eggs, a warm, freshly made tortilla, melty cheese, and some chopped potatoes. I'm here in Austin, Texas, not here for barbecue, not here for football, not here for music. I'm here to eat breakfast tacos, a lot of them, and find the best.
The greatest breakfast tacos around. Austin, Texas, come on down. Barbecue, brisket, bacon, avocado, scrambled all up in the perfect taco.
This is what I'm looking for in the classic breakfast taco. A flour tortilla, freshly made, light and fluffy, nice air pockets. Eggs, well seasoned. Bacon, 50-50, crispy and tender, the way bacon should be. Cheese, probably cheddar or Monterey Jack. And lastly, potatoes. Are they gonna be chopped? Are they gonna be sliced? Are they gonna be mashed? We're not stopping at the classics though. We're gonna do a specialty taco at each spot. I just got off the plane. I need a little bit of rest. Grab some dinner with my trusty PA, Uncle Sonny. And Val, his pup. It is early, which means it's time for breakfast tacos. All right, we're at Mi Madre's, first two of the day. For my classic, it's potatoes, cheese, bacon, and eggs. This looks glorious right now. Tortilla, I want a little more lard. I'm looking for a flaky tortilla, right? This is fine. The bacon is cooked very well, crispy and chewy. For me, this is the early riser taco. You don't need to think about it. You get out of bed, you grab one of these, you get on with your day. For my special taco at Mi Madre, I went with the carne guisada. Carne guisada is essentially a beef stew that's made in Latin America. It's usually cooked with jalapenos, tomatoes, some onions, and of course beef. You can eat it over rice, but the best way to do it is in a flour tortilla. Beef is super flavorful. It's kind of falling apart, but still whole. This is solid. I think I want a little bit more from it though. Maybe I would like some avocado in here. All right, we're at Joe's Bakery. You'll notice I have a little something extra here. While it is a taco establishment, also does tons of Mexican pastries. I couldn't not get a little pan de huevo, or concha, as some might call them. Basically just an egg bread that's a little colorful. This will be dessert. For the tacos, oh, that was nice, steam. They're making the tortillas in-house. It's a bakery, that makes sense. They're warm, a little crispy on the outside, and fluffy. There's nice little air pockets in there. Potatoes in slices. At Joe's, they have a special way of treating the bacon. They sprinkle it with flour the night before, throw it in the fridge, and then they put it on the griddle, and when the bacon hits that heat and that fat starts to seep out and render, it hydrates the flour, and it gets super, super crispy. Everything I was hoping about the bacon to be true is true. And then the cheese is melted, but it's still stringy. This is tasting really, really good. Joe's Bakery, this breakfast taco is the anchor taco. These guys have been in this neighborhood forever. The neighborhood's been changing. This stays the same. This is my anchor. For our special taco, we're doing carne guisada again. No cheese on this, just the meat and the tortilla. We saw them actually butchering up the beef for this. The meat's so flavorful. You get that blend of dried chilies just hitting. So much flavor. This is really good. We're at Valentina's Tex-Mex Barbecue. These tortillas are pressed right there. You can tell they're still super warm off the griddle, and there's some nice browning on there too. Eggs and potatoes are kind of all in one there. Looks like there's some black pepper going on. Eggs are really well seasoned, super soft. It does have that pepper, does have that salt. The bacon is fried really nicely, and the tortilla is amazing. This is the Pitmaster taco. Bed of a pickup truck, trusty pup, in the parking lot. Come on, right next to the smokers. Perfect vibe. Look at this thing. This is called the Real Deal Holyfield. This is crazy. I wish you guys could feel it. It is legitimately heavy, and it might have something to do with that big old piece of brisket sitting on top. So we have potatoes, beans, fried egg, salsa, slice of brisket, and there's a slice of bacon under there too. Real Deal, Holyfield, down the hatch. Whoa. That brisket changes everything up. There was the option, you could do it with pulled pork or brisket. We're in Texas. You're not gonna not order the brisket. This is the move. Taco Deli does something a little different here. There's a little bed of mashed potatoes for the eggs to lay their head on. The mashed potatoes do give a texture that's pretty similar to refried beans, which is nice. Taco Deli, this is the trail taco. You grab about 6 of these, throw them in your bag, lace up your boots, grab the pup, hit the trail. I'm on board. For our special taco at Taco Deli, we are going with the Otto, named after a guy named Otto. Look in here, no eggs. We have beans, cheese, avocado, and a double portion of bacon. Otto, what up? You get the beans, nice and mushy, very well seasoned. Then you get that crispy piece of bacon, and then again you get kind of the moussade on top, if you will. The avocado. Mushy is not a bad thing here. It's super creamy, and it balances out that salt and that smokiness in the bacon really nicely. Oh yeah. Aguas frescas are needed right now. We're right off the highway in a parking lot in front of a truck. That is looking cheesy. Flour tortilla. They're making them inside the trailer. They look phenomenal going onto the griddle, and they feel phenomenal. Lots of cheese going on, egg all throughout. Potatoes are tossed in the eggs, and then the bacon is pretty finely chopped. This is killer. This is probably the best flour tortilla we've had all day, and the eggs are everywhere. They're seasoned well and not dry at all. This is a contender right here for the best. Rositas al Pastor, this is the lover's taco, because you can taste the love and the care in every bite. I'm following Sunny on this one. My specialty taco is going to be the Al Pastor. Al Pastor is in the name of the place. I'm not gonna not. The Al Pastor taco, for those of you that don't know, it's that big cone of meat you'll see kind of rotating on a spit. But traditionally, Al Pastor taco, you're gonna get pineapple, chopped white onion, and cilantro. It's not a breakfast taco, but I'd eat them for breakfast.
I never order corn, but she recommended it, and I think she was right.
Veracruz All Natural. Been sipping on a Topo Chico while I waited for these bad boys. Tasty. Tortilla, looking nice and fluffy. On the thicker side, I'd say. Got one big slice of bacon running throughout. Eggs and potatoes mashed together. Eggs are super fluffy. I want a little more salt on them. The bacon, though, does pack a lot of salt, so when you get that bite of bacon with the eggs, exactly what you're looking for. Sometimes a breakfast taco gets kind of weighed down by so much potato. This is the right amount, nice and light. Everyone that I've talked to, one of the first taco shops that they say, when I say, where do I get the best breakfast taco? It's Veracruz. So, this taco, it's the taco of the town. The specialty taco at Veracruz. This is kind of the celebrity taco in town. Migas taco, avocado, pico, egg, cheese, and little bits of crispy tortilla chips. This is a really solid taco. It's also maybe the first time I've had vegetables today, which is nice. But the avocado is really what seals it for me. How are you not gonna like an avocado on a taco? It's a beautiful thing. This is pretty cute. Got some fake grass, got some high quality tacos. We're at Fairgrounds. It's kind of like a high-end food court. There's a lot of food concepts in there that have their secondary locations, and one of them is Dai Due. Started as a butcher shop, focusing on local Texas game. The tortillas, locally sourced flour, milled in Texas. Let's see how it stacks up. This tortilla is so perfectly crispy. It's light. The layers are kind of separating, creating these air pockets. See, when I hold it up, it's almost translucent. This tortilla is wild. The interior kind of matches it too. You're getting bacon, potato, and cheese all mixed into the egg. It's a beautiful taco. The Dai Due breakfast taco, this is the Willie Nelson taco. It's elevating me to a higher plane when I eat it. All right, a specialty taco. This is an interesting one. At Dai Due Taqueria, they focus on wild game. So most of their meat is boar and venison. This is a boar chorizo. taco with potatoes and eggs and cheese. They serve this on a corn tortilla, not a flour tortilla. They're sourcing all of their corn from Oaxaca, and they're milling it in the shop. Whoa. You got a little bit of spiciness, but the gaminess of the boar is so intense and so flavorful. This is definitely one of the most unique tacos we've had today. Classic Tamale House breakfast taco. Chopped potatoes. We got some cubed big pieces here. Looks like there's tons of black pepper going on. Tortilla is made in-house, and it looks like there's some good air bubbles going on in there too. That bacon, the balance that I was saying, chewy, crispy, nailed it. The eggs are super fluffy, and I'm getting tons of black pepper, which we haven't really gotten so far, which is very nice. This is kind of the first spot that I've felt it's not a to-go scenario. I want to take my taco, sit down in a beautiful patio, stare lovingly into its eyes, and eat it. Tamale House. This is the patio taco. Okay, now for the Tamale House East special taco. We have the spicy migas. We've already had a migas taco today. You know the signature calling card of the migas is those crispy tortilla chips. This we're gonna get a lot of chili pepper and some heat. This is phenomenal. There's big pieces of tortilla chip that kind of layer all the way through. The great thing about this taco with all the sauce is that it keeps the eggs from getting dry. You get moist, fluffy, perfect egg bites all the way through. We're right around the corner from Pueblo Viejo, and it was a little noisy over there, so we found a nice secluded bench. I appreciated their construction method. They started with bacon, crushed it flat on the griddle, threw potatoes on top, and then cracked the egg over top of the whole thing so the potatoes and the bacon get coated in egg while it's cooking on the griddle. And then instead of putting the cheese on top of the taco, they put it directly onto the flour tortilla, and then they throw everything else on top so the heat kind of melts that cheese right into the tortilla. The consistency of this taco across the board is perfect. The tortilla isn't the best I've had today. It's very soft, which is nice, but it's lacking a little bit of crisp on it. Pueblo Viejo, I'm calling this one the Encore taco. I'd hang around, catch the second half of the show, and grab another taco. The specialty taco is called the Taco Don Chago, and you are going to get beans, bacon, avocado, and cheese. Bacon looks nice and crispy, and that cheese is underneath everything, so again, it's going to be melty. A shout out to Don Chago, because this is a baller taco. Crispy bacon against a super creamy avocado is one of the great combos in this world. We're at Juan in a Million. That is a big taco. Bacon's chopped up, cheese is nice and melty. It looks like the potatoes are kind of all in and throughout the egg. You got some nice little char spots on the tortilla right there. This taco is substantial. One of these, I'm probably set. And the price, perfect. This is the Rent Week taco. I'm eating one of these for dinner during Rent Week, not worrying about the bills. Number 2, the special. This is the Don Juan. It is essentially the taco that I just ate on steroids. You guys can't really feel how heavy this is, but if I threw it at you, it might hurt. The tortilla is the same size. There's just more inside of it. My only critique of this is that I want a little more variation in the texture. Since everything's so well incorporated and cohesive, it's kind of like you're getting the same bite every time, which is nice, but it can get a little boring. I can't really say exactly where I am right now. We didn't get a location release signature from them. And yeah, we came because if I didn't, you guys would have called me out for it. You would have been like, hey, why didn't you go to... These tortillas are pretty small, actually. Maybe the smallest we've had today. That's not a bad thing, just an observation. Everything was chopped, an egg was cracked over it, kind of scrambled a little bit. Once that cooked through, cheese was dropped on top and then dropped onto the tortilla. So it's kind of melty under the omelet. Also, these guys don't serve their tacos with potatoes. No potatoes in the kitchen whatsoever. To me, this kind of disqualifies it. This isn't going to be my number 1 taco. This is the Dick Tracy taco because I need someone to figure out where the hell my potatoes are. The special here is another migas taco. Here, the migas comes with ham, onion, and cilantro. And I don't see any chips. No tortilla chips, nothing crispy going on. This one is a little forgettable. I want a lot of cilantro. I want to be swimming in herbs. I want that salty, smoky flavor from the ham. I'm not getting it. I'm just getting a lot of egg here. Egg and cheese. Welcome to my new home, Tyson's Tacos. Tortilla on the smaller side, chopped potatoes, scrambled egg looking real moist. I can't say moist. No one wants to hear moist ever. Long strips of bacon. Bacon's on the crispier side. And the eggs are perfectly cooked. The potatoes are actually like the crispiest I've had today, which is something that's kind of wild. Overall, definitely not hating it. The Tyson's taco is the self-care taco because it kind of has you feeling yourself a little bit. Now for Tyson's specialty taco, this one I'm actually pretty excited for. This is called the Senor Ranger. We have fajita, bacon, potato, fresh cheese, something like cojita cheese. Senor Ranger. It's essentially fajitas in a taco with bacon. How are you not gonna like that? Green bell pepper. Listen, you hate it or you love it. I'm on the hate side with the green bell pepper. I do like the cotija cheese. Overall, change the bell pepper, come on. We did it. 26 breakfast tacos here in Austin, Texas, the capital of the breakfast taco world. What was the best? That's what you guys want to know. That's what I came here to figure out. The specialty tacos. These were the wild cards. In third place, Veracruz All Natural, the migas taco. Second place, another migas taco, but this one's spicy. Tamale House East. The best specialty taco, we took a drive to South Austin to get there, Valentina's. That taco was wild. Valentina's had the best tortilla that I ate, and everything they put on that taco just made it better and better and better. Classic breakfast taco. These are my top three. Sitting at number 3 is Dai Due. They sourced everything locally. So many Texas ingredients. The quality on that taco, top notch. Sitting at number 2 is a bakery that's been around for 56 years, Joe's Bakery. That tortilla was fantastic, and the technique with the flour on the bacon, I think I'm gonna start doing that at home. The best breakfast taco in Austin, served out of a truck in a parking lot right off the highway, Rosita's Al Pastor. Everything about that taco hit the mark. The tortilla was amazing, texturally, crispy and light and fluffy. The interior, eggs, well seasoned, black pepper, bacon, crispy and tender. Cheese, melty, but not too much. Shout out to Rosita's for the hospitality and making me feel like I was eating at home. Listen, this is my list. These were my opinions. But did I miss your favorite spot? I want to know. Let me know in the comments below. Tell me how I did. Thanks to all the taco joints that served us such delicious food. Thank you to the city of Austin for showing us so much love. And thank you guys for tuning in. Coming at you from deep in the heart of Texas, I'm Alex Delany. Bon Appetit.